Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So I thought I'd do a first impressions of a few new goodies I got over the weekend or over the week or whatever. So I've got Peptide Booster from Isntree. I'm From Mugwort Fluid Cream, Drunk Elephant, Amino Rain Glass Water Serum, and the Misha BB Serum. What do they call this one? Fine Phytomucin Serum BB Cream, which I will tell you I kind of played with a little bit. So when I use it in this video, I'm going to mix it with something because it's very pigmented and very fair colored. So I'm going to mix it probably with a bronzing serum, probably this one. Okay, first off, so I just have a clean face. I'm going to start out testing out the Isntree, what do they call this? Plum Peptide Booster 2000s. And if you're subscribed to my newsletter, I have a little sample pack of these that I'll give away. So be sure to sign up for it. The sample pack's pretty fun. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's got a nice little pop top there. Airless packaging. Let's see the texture here. There we go. Okay, can you see it's kind of got a serumy lotion type texture to it? It does have a slightly grainy feel. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I just put it on my forehead. No real scent to it, but let me talk about the ingredients in here. So we've got niacinamide, which is in everything these days. It's been in everything for like 2 years now. Let's see, what else? Some fillers, slip ingredients, olive fruit oil, hyaluronic acid, several types of hyaluronic acid, Panthenol for soothing. Then we've got, let's see, it looks like arginine peptide, glucose, glutathione, ascorbic acid, and it contains plum peptide, 110 parts per million, which may not sound like a lot, but a lot of peptides work very well in even very small amounts. So keep that in mind. So it feels like it has a pretty matte finish, a little bit tacky, but not terribly so. But it feels nice. It's smoothed into my skin pretty nicely. I'd say if you have oily skin, I'm kind of surprised that this has such a natural finish on it. I might just put one more layer on. It does have like a spicule type feeling to it. It's got vinyl dimethicone. Maybe it's from that. So keep that in mind. What is the goal of this one? Does it say? Or is it in Korean? A firmness boosting face serum containing mega spicules. There we go. Mega spicules and a unique plum peptide ingredient. Suddenly it all makes sense. It's a spicules thing. Spicules have been around for a while. They're just starting to become a big deal now, but they've been around for years. It's basically usually like a sea sponge type of ingredient. And if you look at it through a microscope, it's very prickly, which is why when you smooth on your skin, you feel kind of those prickly feelings. It's a weird feeling if you have never used them before, but they tend to help penetrate with help ingredients penetrate better. And apparently some brands that advertise it say it causes collagen production and things like that. So the very first product I had it in was just a spot treatment. Let's see if I have it handy. But it's, I don't know, my cupboards are so full I can never find anything anymore. Anyway, it was the TMAC spot treatment, but it had spicules in there, and that one came out, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Really nice for just red spots, hyperpigmentation, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, things like that. So, okay, next up I'm going to move on to the Drunk Elephant, and then I'm going to use the Mugwort cream. So this is their new Amino Rain Glass Water Serum, which I almost didn't get because one of the first ingredients is mica, and I don't typically love mica in a skincare product. But if it's a daytime product, I'm okay, because mica's in all kinds of sunscreens, tints, foundations. I don't like mica as a nighttime ingredient because I don't typically think of mica as a skincare ingredient. So, okay, here we go with this. Drunk Elephant's kind of petering down now. They've kind of come out with some new releases, not a lot of hype. I'm sure there's still hype, but whoa, okay. Sorry, guys, that was kind of messy. Okay, I was not expecting that. It's very... You can see the mica in it. There's almost a light like a vanilla-ish scent to it. So this is meant to be kind of a brightening serum. So I wouldn't expect people to use this. Oh, shake before use. I didn't even do that. I don't think they expect people to use this at night. If you're gonna pick this up, don't use it at night. You're better off using something with retinol in it and things like that. So, okay, so for directions, where do they say when to use it? Shake before use, apply to clean, dry skin once per day. So once per day, I don't recommend using it at night because mica's a makeup ingredient. That's what it is. It does give your skin kind of a little bit of a glow, but honestly, I'm going to cover this over another moisturizer, a sunscreen, and a foundation or a BB cream. I don't really care if my serum has makeup in it. It does give skin a little bit of a glow, but I wouldn't say not much more noticeable difference than the Isntree. So for ingredients in here, we've got a lot of slip stuff, then the mica, polyglutamic acid, which is nice for hydrating skin, squalane, good antioxidant, sodium hyaluronate, ginseng. I like ginseng. I'm a big fan of ginseng. And then it's got a ton of amino acids, which are great for your skin and barrier repairing. Then it's got the oil in there that they use, the argan oil, merlot oil, sorry, oat kernel oil, and then some fatty acids. So feels nice. I mean, it had like an almost noticeable scent, but it doesn't have a fragrance in it. So that could just be something I noticed. But yeah, mica, yeah. I mean, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingredients are all just slip ingredients and things like that. So I don't know if it's worth the price, but it feels nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's definitely sticky. So, but again, I'm going to put sunscreen and foundation over it anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Okay, next up is the I'm From Mugwort Fluid Cream. So, let's see. Here we go. Comes in a little tube, which I like. So this one has a lot of slip ingredients, and it's got mugwort, which is kind of, I don't know, mugwort's kind of a debate ingredient. It's a moderate beneficial ingredient, but compared to a lot of other ingredients, it's not like anything overwhelming compared to what it does, compared to like exciting ingredients like vitamin C or retinol or azelaic acid. Then it's got neem extract and then cocoa. And yeah, so let's give it a whirl. Let's check it out. Let's see, fluid cream. Oh, it's kind of like a gel. I would call it more of a gel cream, than a fluid cream, but I'm just gonna put this on everywhere. There we go. Okay, feels nice. I like the texture of it, and it absorbs pretty quickly. Doesn't feel like greasy or anything like that. So overall, yeah, it feels nice. I like it. Okay, I gotta find a sunscreen. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm going with the Can Make Mermaid Gel, and then I'm gonna put the Misha BB cream on, which comes in 2 shades. I got Cocoon, but I probably should have got, I think Bran was the other shade, which was a little bit darker. I probably should have got that one. So this is the Mermaid Sunscreen by Can Make. Let's see. I'm not messing around without sunscreen these days. Not messing around. Okay. That feels nice. And, okay, so now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the Missha. Okay, I'm going to get my Beauty Blender damp. Hang on one second. Ike is right here, so hang on 10 seconds. Okay, sorry. I had to step off because Ike is right there, and then, yeah. I'm going to wipe my lips off. I hate that feeling of sunscreen on my mouth. Okay, so this stuff, I was intrigued because I've used other Misha BB creams, and I've liked them all, except I haven't liked the scent of them. So this one came out, and it didn't contain any obvious fragrance. I mean, this is the ingredient list. It's huge. This is the ingredient list. It's very long, but I didn't see any obvious irritating ingredients to me, so I picked it up. It comes in a dropper bottle. Let me give this one a good shake. Hang on, because it is pretty, you can see it there. It's pretty liquidy. There we go. And it's super pigmented, so here's just a little bit on my hand. Very pigmented, very olive toned. It'll be perfect for somebody who has an olive tone. Probably people, K-beauty, you know, people that live in Korea that have Asian or olive skin tone. It'll probably work great for them. For me, it's a little too heavy coverage. I tend to like a lighter coverage product. So I'm kind of debating how to use this, because I did apply it when it came and I had to wash off because it was way over the top. So I'm thinking if I just mix in a little drop of this stuff, maybe it'll be okay. So I've got my little palette thingamajigger. I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. There we go. You can see just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a very small amount of the BB cream on it because it is super pigmented. So that's probably more than enough right there. And then I'm going to get my little spatula. I'm just going to mix these two together and see what happens. See if it can work or not. Or otherwise, I'm going to have to start over again, which is fine. It's all in the name of experimentation. Okay, so let's see. Even with that little bit of bronzer, it is still a little too pale for me right now, but I wouldn't even say pale, it's just a little too light. And it is very pigmented, but otherwise, if this were the right skin tone, I would like this. I just don't think it's the right skin tone. I don't know how many things I could mix in with it to make it the right skin tone, and yeah, how to even get there. But I just like a little lighter coverage on the average day. But I think this will be, for today, I'm probably going to wear a hat anyway. I'm just going to cover it up with powder and see how it works. Let me look in the mirror really quick. Hang on. Definitely a little too light for me, but I'm going with it. Okay, so then I'm just going to set it with powder, and we'll see how that works. So I've got my Soft Focus Hydrate and Set powder. Okay, I think for me, for today, I mean, my exciting tasks include doing some more video, working on some videos, going to the gym, of course, going to get food, and then make dinner for my dad. So, I mean, I don't think my dad's going to be like, wow, that foundation looks way off on you. I was really hoping this would be a total winner, but it's not. But maybe, you know, I do have a few friends that have a little bit more olive skin tone, and maybe it'll work better for them. But otherwise, I like the ingredients and everything else. Yeah. Well, okay, there we go. So I think I digressed from my initial review, which was just talking about some new goodies. So anyway, curious if you've picked up any new goodies lately, and if you have, what they are. So yeah, leave a comment, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Okay, thanks so much. Bye, guys.